Alright, I'm not sure how well you guys can hear me, but hello, my name is Insane Raven, and today I'm bringing you another IR reviews. Today I'm reviewing 12 Deadly Days, and I just want to say, off the crack of the butt, no, phrases are hard. This show is amazing. Like, it is amazing. The show is smart, and there are times where it is legitimately horrifying. If you don't know, 12 Deadly Days is YouTube Red's Christmas horror fest type deal. And what it is, it's a 25-ish minute episode, where each episode kind of takes something of the Christmas mythos or aspect of Christmas. And when I say aspect of Christmas, I mean everything from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to Starbucks and the holiday cups and holiday blends to Christmas carolers to Christmas trees. This show covers everything one way or the other, and I loved it. It is, however, a horror show genre, so it kind of takes that aspect and flips it on its head, makes it kind of fucking horrifying. For me, easily the best episodes, just off the top of my head, out of the 12 that there are, would have to be the Elf on the Shelf episode, which isn't actually a Elf on the Shelf, it's like their own take on it. The Rudolph episode, and the Christmas tree episode. Those three episodes were personally my favorite. For the most part, because it made me actually like look up to see if the culture was right. In it, so whenever something makes me go all Gaijin Goomba on it, it's pretty damn good. I typically don't do extra work into watching a content, and that episode did. So good on you guys. If I had to be bold, I would say this is the kind of show that YouTube Red really needs to start focusing on making. A show that is legitimate and that doesn't focus around essentially one channel and like one kind of gimmick. And kind of just goes off in its own little thing. Like it sets its parameters early, and it just goes off and it's what it's gonna do.
Anyone see the rest of it? Only that silly little robot alone. He is not part of the official props list.
So it gets so much credit for that, but just being a legit quality show, which on YouTube. On YouTube Red, there are not many of them. There's not a lot of quality shows on YouTube Red, but this one would definitely count as one. I might even go so far to say had I not known that this show was a thing and I had a way of like seeing it beforehand, this is definitely a show I would pick up YouTube Red for. It is just so damn good. Now I'm gonna start talking. I'm not gonna give any spoilers away, but so it had Christmas. That was like kind of the overarching theme of horror was Christmas. And it kind of just went off in its own little thing and did what it was going to do. But now, I want to talk about a possible second season. As this video comes out, it is literally 20 minutes after the video gets the season finale gets uploaded, and there's a very real possibility that a season 2 isn't even going to be made. Like what this thing is, it's very niche. It's very It's gonna be for a very specific type of person. and that person isn't going to be everyone. And I get that, so I can very well see a second season not coming, but for the quality and the amount of like good that is actually in this, a second season should be made. And I would almost say be made immediately. The way the show ends is that it ends with kind of this cliffhanger of we have more, there's more to do, there's more stuff we have to do, and this is all pure speculation. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't have any insider information or anything like that, but and they are going to continue to do another 12 episodes on like one overarching theme.
One hell of a curveball.
I'm very concerned about how the second season topic that was kind of given at the end of episode 12, how much diversity there's gonna be in that, like there was in the first season. So back to like how the show actually works. The show very much goes off of a platform of, hey, this is what we're doing, and it kind of teases you with how it's doing its thing. Its next episode at the end of the episode that came before it, which is really interesting. It keeps a very nice flow and kind of keeps you like this little teaser of what's to come next if you so choose to return for the next episode, and you should. It very easily kind of falls into this kind of one and done type thing with all the characters, the creatures, the monsters, and whatever's kind of happening, which is my only real downside. Downside of the show is that it kind of does play too much to that. Well, here's the spook of the week type deal. But by the end of the season, it actually kind of fixes that issue that it had and kind of makes everything relevant again, which I feel for this show is super important. It was the one thing I kind of had and held against it, and then just to see that kind of become a non-issue was nice. But that is one thing I feel like if they are going to do, I don't want them to change. Well, as much as I was kind of confused with it as I was watching the show, by the time the show ended, I was perfectly fine with it. I was perfectly fine with the formula, and I don't want it to change. I feel like changing the formula would be a huge downside of the second season, if a second season was to come, and I wouldn't want to see that change happen or be implemented really at all. A change to the formula could only really hurt a show like this, and in season 2 I don't want that to be an issue. The pacing was brilliant. You end up kind of caring or either caring for or hating each of the characters that are presented, even if they are only presented for like a one and done episode thing. Many of the characters you do get to meet kind of have their flip script by the last time you see them, which I think again is just a really smart thing to do when you're kind of facing a show like this. So I think it's a very smart angle that they went on it. But yeah, for the end of my quickie review, this is definitely a show you should see, definitely a show you should watch, and I would even consider buying YouTube Red to see it. I really did love it. I thought the show was smart and is the direction I want to see more YouTube Red content kind of go. Whereas as all the other YouTube shows have kind of taken this more of a late night midday, like one episode every week type deal. This has been the first show that really kind of embraced the fact that it is YouTube and it's not something else. So I would like to see this formula kept. But that's really all I have to say on 12 Deadly Days. 12 Deadly Days was fucking awesome. And I want more of it. I want more like it. And I want to experience more. Yeah, so that's all I really have for this episode of IO Reviews. Thank you guys for watching. I want to know what you guys thought of 12 Deadly Days in the comment section down below. And if you saw it differently and thought it was kind of just really fucking stupid, I want to know that too. So, sorry I had to move. My leg was falling asleep with how I was sitting before. And it was awkward. But, yeah. So leave your comments down below. Why are there Christmas presents? See that? Like, there's Christmas presents. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.